Cramped and without running water. This was home for the Kovinches as they waited for their dream to take shape.
This is where you were living for how long?
For almost 2 years. Figured we'd only be in it for a few months.
Partway through their home build, they switched contractors, hired this man, Brandon Boudreau. Recently, he was convicted of fraud over $5,000 when he failed to do work at another house in spring and summer of 2022. But in February of that year, the Kovinches saw Boudreau as the solution to their problem and a great worker they'd known for months.
He seemed to be very trustworthy.
They sent him a deposit and e-transfers as requested. In total, more than $145,000. Workers were on site. He texted he bought a long list of supplies. A few months in, problems piled up. Electrical wiring was cut in the house with no explanation. The Kovinches say the well company hadn't been paid. Promises by Boudreau to install windows went unfulfilled. The Kovinches say they asked the contractor to drop off their stuff.
And that's when we found out that he hadn't purchased anything.
They also didn't have the appliances Boudreau was storing. Appliances that, in this text to another client, Boudreau sold, except the client says they never got them. The Kovinches found themselves at the bottom of an uphill battle shared by Canadians every year. Hundreds of homeowners complained to the Better Business Bureau about a general contractor over the past 3 years, but many, like the Kovinches, never report it. The Kovinches' fight to get their money back has been messy. They first hired a lawyer, called police, and blasted Boudreau online. The Kovinches paused their pursuit of criminal charges when Boudreau's family started to pay them back, paying for their appliances, flooring, toilets, and an unpaid bill. Boudreau also sent money, but slowly.
And even at that rate, it would have taken me 20 years to complete my house.
The contractor claimed he owed them $40,000. The Kovinches say they're owed tens of thousands more. When they asked police to charge Boudreau, RCMP first said the Crown said it's a civil matter. The Kovinches spent thousands of dollars on a lawyer to fight the case in civil court, but had to walk away.
There's no way that I would be able to afford it.
In late October, a potential break. The Crown accepted their case. Boudreau was charged with fraud over $5,000. 2.5 years on, the family spent thousands more to make their upstairs livable, but still have no kitchen cupboards, no finish downstairs, and almost no hope.
Well, I suppose I could say I'm in financial ruin. I don't have 2 cents to rub together.
Boudreau denied or did not respond to CTV News' multiple requests for an interview, but we had questions. So we went to his house where he's under house arrest. No one answered the door. We left a note but did not hear back before this broadcast. In previously filed civil court documents, Boudreau defended his work with the Kovinches and claims the two sides agree to settle their outstanding issues, something the Kovinches dispute. None of these allegations have been tested in court. A trial has been set for next year. As for how homeowners can protect themselves, the Better Business Bureau says people should always have a contract where things like key timeframes and costs are in writing. Get 3 bids and do your homework, because they say the cheapest option isn't always the best one. Sarah Plowman, CTV News, St. John.